Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander joined by Skenkel alongside me as it is time, Skenkel, for Season 2 SoulessBunnyz Battle to the Death, or Battle to Death as we like to call it. It's the PubG tournament, it's 4v4. There was so much of action, so much of drama, so much of suspense that led up in Season 1. I mean, Season 1 was extremely exciting. So, I'm sure you agree with me, Skenkel. Blood Circus, it was taking the overall W in the first season.
Yeah, that is true, bro. We were talking about it before we started with this, that familiar feeling of Team 7 Blood Circus. But yeah, into season 2, we've got a scoring system here. And I just want to go through the scoring system just for everyone's ease of reference, right? So you're not just going to get points for your position in your poll, you're going to get points for kills as well. So listen to this and listen right up. Right. So per kill, it's 15 points. That's quite a large amount of
That's
points.
massive. That's massive,
So,
bro.
and the reason why I'm going to say that I like this high point scoring system per kill, that just means it's going to be action pack off the bat. I mean, people are going to go chase those kills. And then for the positions, first place is going to be 20 points, second place 14 points, third place 10, fourth 8, fifth 7, 6, 6, seventh 5 points, eighth 4 points, and then it just pretty much counts down until 1 point and then 0 for the rest of the team. So it's not just nice to get high up on those rankings, but it is nice to get those kills, go for those skill shots and rake in those knockdowns and eliminate the squad. So very much excited for season 2 of SoulessBunnyz Battle to Death. I have to say, out of all the PUBG streams that we've had the pleasure to cast and stream, SoulessBunnyz was definitely one of my more favorite ones and more memorable. But yeah, nonetheless, back to you, eh?
Yeah, so into the game we go. It's a wrangle for the first match. Team 7 is the one to beat at the moment in time, taking the victory in Season 1. As Season 2 kicks off, there's a good few teams. The spread is pretty reasonable, just watching where everyone is going to be landing. Shooting range, one of my favorite spots. It seems like no one wants to head towards there. We have seen in previous seasons, or well, previous season, singular, George Paul is one of those places that everybody loves to get around. But it looks like we have 3 teams heading towards Lipovka. Very interesting. Just outside the prison there, as it's going to be the teams on the ground in this particular area is Team 8, Team 9, and Team 13 all around Lipovka. As we're just taking a look at EC Ocean by the sea on the edge of the land here. Just it's going to be the usual looting up right now. You need to get something going, at least get some armor up there, your resources, etc. You don't want to get into a firefight really early, but I mean, we have the potential for one with 3 teams in a relatively small location. The small town of Lipovka. Could be the scene of a
Indeed, so why
bloodbath.
can I just ask you for that?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was so busy with doing all our transitions. I forget. My apologies. Let me get this up on screen. I thought we were casting the game myself.
Yeah, you'll be the voice and the eyes to everything. I've just been here on the back end, pretty face and all. As we do see Ocean currently just trying to scout out. But Team VM, Team 8, currently just opposite of Team 13. Who will be the first knockdown? Who will be the first kill? Who will be the first blood? As we do hear those shots onto Keegs.
Yeah, there's 76 players in this round, 21 teams. Oh, there's a bit of a knockdown. Looks like there's on the map here. There could be a confrontation going on. Let's get to see where that is. There was a couple of knocks, no eliminations yet. Should be shots coming through from distance. Oh, there we see. It's going to just switching across to the action. It's DC Visions taking a bit of damage. Has that shotgun out as we wait for the screen to load. They're in a firefight here. It's DC versus DC. Team 1 versus Team 2. Oh, shots taken there by DC's Lodge as it's a 6-time scope. He's got his teammates close by. There's an elimination here. First couple of eliminations as DC Neptune has been taken down by Itachi outside the base, outside
And
Stauber. And so it's, well, Team 2 emerging victorious in that little skirmish.
yeah, in that engagement, we do see Obita from Team DC not being there, as we do see Keeks gets the knockdown onto V, but it continues as a Viper gets the knockdown onto Keeks. Ocean, was that my curse onto Ocean? As we do see SBS is taking out, well, more of their members. We do see a lot of knockdowns coming in here as we just wait for the frames. Vita picking up a double kill, taking down Keeks and Ocean.
Yeah, it's just EC's execute. He's left in a 1v4 situation, throwing out a couple of nades from the top of the building, but they know where he is. I mean, how do you even get out of this position right now? They're going to start swarming. We will expect them to, knowing that they've got the 2 eliminations already. It's going to be EC with just a solo player. This is the time we expect the rush plays to come through. He is in the top of the building. He does have the opportunity to use that staircase a bit to his advantage. As we are watching some of the VM players make their rotation across, he's trying to doing a good job here. His execute, just trying to get that positioning right. But this is a difficult spot to be in.
Yeah, as I do see the different votes coming in for different teams. A lot of the members in the live chats shouting out for C9. As we do see, Michelle Stein saying any VM team for the W. Let's see how this one does play out. Execute, currently the only solo player for Team EC left alone. However, we do see the engagement onto
Execute, got executed.
Might Execute did get a knockdown in the process. Mr. Whitmer getting knocked down by Execute before Execute got eliminated.
Yeah, so the recovery coming back in. As we just take a look at the map overall, we do have a couple of teams around Malta. There could be a potential skirmish there, but right now the spread so interesting. Just 2 teams. It's LJ and BFB are the 2 squads that went with the small island, which, I mean, the small island has a ton of resources. Any military base, for that matter, if you think about it, just gonna have a bunch of resources. Strangely enough, only 2 teams heading towards the smaller island. But the spread here, Skapskenkel, usually we expect to see a lot of teams on the outskirts of the EMP zone. Granted, you don't know where the EMP zone will be when you first jump off that plane. But we do usually see teams move towards the outskirts of the map. This time around, we have a healthy dose of people towards the center.
Yeah, it's a lot more balanced. I have to agree with you there, Way. I mean, I wanted to say something about the Middle East, but let's not start that controversial talk just yet. But especially with everything going on. But I mean, this is a nice balance here to see all the teams not just sticking to the outskirts. I mean, going into, we are currently in stage 2 of the EMP zone, so I expect a lot going into stage 3. We will definitely see more knockdowns and eliminations coming in. There's 66 members remaining, which tallies down to 19 teams. So a lot still to happen. However, let's see if Team C9 and Team VM will be able to clutch this through into the top rounds, as the viewers are shouting out for.
Yeah. So, Mr. Funny Cat, I'm getting the view here for your LJ squad. They're on the small island, but switching across here. There's a bit of action going on. It's Team 14 in the mix. Nairo has been knocked, but will his teammates be able to get the revive? Lots of damage coming through. Reese takes the knock as well. And the elimination. There's the flush onto them. The WW squad are in a bit of danger here. Drogo trying to get close to his teammate. The smokes are out. They're trying to make sure that they can get the revives going. Oh, but Team 4 is into the mix. Who's going to win this firefight? There's the knock. Can he get the elimination shots? We find waiting for the reload. Just trying to get into the smoke. This is a full-on battle royale. Who's gonna emerge victorious? It's everything happening around the smoke. Players dancing around, shotguns coming out. Drogo somehow managing to survive through this all. Was DC cranky? Yeah, and him on the outside of the building. Who's gonna get this? The shotgun is there. Can he land it? Oh my goodness, DC cranky with the elimination there onto Drogo, as it is going to be what team would this be? Team 3, who are hightailing it out. There were 2 players. DC's cranky picking up 3 quick eliminations in the process.
Yeah, that's already 45 points for them on the board. But Drogo, just I need to mention this because otherwise I'm not going to get left alone. You know, Drogo was counting his coins for far too long in that building. You know, that's also why Drogo only lasted, what, a season in Game of Thrones?
Yeah. First season death. This is season 2.
Drogo, no hate to you. It's only love from the channel. At least you got the live shout out. As Marvin 325T is currently just trying to get vision onto the enemy, as we do see C9 is currently closest to Team 3, but they will be heading to the school zone, as we do see 2 teams. That's Team 4 and Team 2 currently very close to one another.
Yeah, these are 2 very, very strong squads. It's well, part of the C9 team. They are split into 2 teams. It's C9 Team 1 and 2. I think they gave themselves special names, though we will have to check to see whether that is true or not. SBV just on the outskirts. Again, a lot of teams making this early play towards the middle. I mean, it's going to be a big question. Where's the EMP zone going to be closing in onto? That's what I'm really going to be considering.
As we do see Nightbot does strike out. So viewers, we do need to say this. Nightbot is all bark and no bite. It is just pretty much here for everyone's entertainment. So just ignore him. What?
Yeah.
What's this? Divan Willemse. Muntu, please. No. Okay, I don't know. Nightbot is broken.
Yeah, Nightbot's broken. But we're just watching the team of C9 here. Well, the C9 mix. It's with Shroud, Trilla, Simi, and Tate. They managed to get a quick fire elimination. They're taking down 4. The SBV Z squad. As we were just trying to change screens to the action, they took them down so quickly. By the time we got there, it was all over. But it looks like we have a ton of players heading towards one another. Just switching across here to C9's Maniac, one of the favors. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a Menace who's been knocked down. They're in the midst of a big old battle. There's 4 teams in the mix here. Team 1, Team 3, Team 5. Who else is around here? It's another knock onto Chris. And Menace and Alex all down. It's just going to be a Maniac left alive. His entire team's been taken down by VM. Team 7, the one that is to beat. You're kind of giving me those Naruto vibes like we were talking about. They're picking up from where they took up last time round, just taking out 3 of C9's players in a quick fashion. Maniac being tagged here. Trying to get up to the staircase, wants to reposition, taking quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, indeed. So, I mean, this is all going to come down to if Maniac will be able to get out of this cluttered situation out of the base here, as we do see Team VM currently has Maniac surrounded. We are going with 2.5 minutes. Oh, VM Snoopy does take down C9's Maniac. So that does eliminate, well, C9 for that squad, unfortunately.
And the viewer's curse kicks in once more.
Yes, there we go. Viewers curse kicked in. So viewers, C9, thank you to the viewers. As we see Yuckles gets the knockdown onto Skulls. Snoopy trying to get this wraparound here onto Marvin. Will he be able to do so?
Oh, the elimination came through as the VM squad with 6 kills on the board already. Meanwhile, there's a battle here down towards the island side. I think, or just around the island side. It's the LJ team. They were in a battle up against SG. There was a knock there with the VM squad having gained control just outside the school region. They're on their vehicles on the way out, or around, just around Pashenki. But LG, just one of the viewers was asking about LG. Yeah, Freddie Morgan, I do agree with you. VM is OP at the moment. They just, it seemed that the 1 week break from season 1 to season 2 did nothing to reset what they were up against. So we got Team 15's LJ in a firefight here with Team 12 SG. Just watching Billions making the rotation, the flank play across, using the vehicle for cover. His teammates are quite close by. He's sticking to the back line, using his teammates in the front. The firefight starts. Oh my goodness, there's so much damage being taken by everybody. Brutally in the front as the Bullions making the rotation across, and it's LG with the quick eliminations, picking up 2 kills there. Brutally done there by Carlito, Bullions, and Joshua as they managed to eliminate Team 12 from the mix. So we're down to just 12 teams remaining. 14 players left. EMP zone tightening in. The intensity is sure to ramp up very, very shortly.
Yeah, we do see Sir Cats a lot saying one of the casters here at Waylander Gaming cooked him in MLBB. So Sir Cats a lot, please, if you could provide us with one of the casters in-game name, we can definitely tell you who that is. But yeah, me and my partner Waylander himself, we don't get to play MLBB as much. We only get to enjoy the fun. So yeah, but nonetheless, we're back into the action. So currently, LJ has 2 points, so that does tally them 30 points on the scoreboard at this point of stage, as we do see the love for VM is continuing to come in.
Oh, it looks like we're going to have a big old battle here as KT are up against the XT squad, as PubG taking a lot of damage. It's the VMs on the hunt once more as Top GG. It's GG for him, Snoopy, and Battle2Death moving in there as they're using the tree line, got the high ground advantage. Just on the outskirts of Rasok.
So wait, it was you who cooked him. Shame on you, bro. Shame on you.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been playing Mobile Legends, but you know, it's always fun to get back into it. So Cats a lot. We hope to see you on the Mobile Legends streams. Get your team in there, get some action going. We want to feature you on the live. We want to show the world how you're cooking everybody too.
Okay. So thank you all for the love and support on our channel. We do appreciate you guys tuning in here. So let me put this out. Why? We haven't said it once. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We do appreciate the support. And well, yeah, Seasons 2 intro is definitely going to be on fire. There was just some difficulties, but nonetheless, it will be up for next week. So thank you all for tuning in as we watch Team 7 VM Snoopy in. Well, what is this? It looks like a Lambo.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
It's a Lambo. It's a Lambo. Yeah. So as VM Clown is shouting out for his teammates, not on the stream this time round. Oh, look at that! The drive-by shots, some GTA action happening over here as the shots ring out from inside a Lambo. Could they get the tag? The chase is on. Team 7 already 9 eliminations. Shots being fired back here as Team 9 are in the mix. We're just following Team 7. Yes, they're using this vehicle very much to their advantage. Just sailing around the map here. Their teammates are fairly close by. If we just take a look, zooming in here, it's going to be Jackals in one vehicle with Major Divert in the other. They're probably going to be calling for their teammates in order to get this engagement here onto Team 9. It's Chaos Berserker, Blue Zone, and Betway. Betway.co.za. There's like a whole website there. I think we should actually put a poll up. Which squad has, or which player in this game has the best name? Oh, the shots being run out here onto Team 9 on the top. Look at the grouping from Snoopy. That was absolutely insane. As it was Battle2Death who gets that elimination. Or is it Jackals who got that elimination? They've got them cornered in the building here. This is not a good place for Team 9 right now, surrounded by Team 7. We should expect to see the rush play coming through very shortly. But Team 6, they've heard the shots being fired. It's C9 on the move. They're hoping to get the flank around, maybe try and get something onto Team 7. But Team 7, do they see them coming? Oh, what a tag damage. The shots are being fired through. It's C9 on the hunt as well. Team 7, could they get caught out here? They didn't have the high ground advantage. They had a beautiful position. But that can all change in an instant, as we know in PubG.
So Michelle is currently Nightbot's favorite. She's asking everyone else to send and spam emojis, and Nightbot keeps quiet. As soon as she does it, Nightbot's on her case, calling her the evil twin.
Yeah. So it looks like the VM squad decided to on the side of caution, which I mean is the best rate since they're so. 15 points for an elimination. Scraps get gold. That's quite rich. Oh, but there's the VM squad, another VM squad in the mix here. It's VM Viper and Co in a battle here up against what is it? Team 2. They managed.
Yeah, that is Team 2.
Yeah, they managed to get a knock, but we'll just watch the positioning here as of the teams as they try to reposition. It's Whopper using the wall here for cover. For the most part, there's smoke being placed there by Team 2 as they're just trying to get themselves revived. Whopper looks like he's going in for the rush play here. He's in a vehicle, wants to crash onto somebody. He has given vision for his team, so they know exactly how many players are there. Beautiful play coming out from Whopper as, Whopper. I'm not sure how we're going to say that, as VM Kenny manages to get the knock onto Itachi. Kenny, he's in the mix there. He's been taken quite low. Does have a couple of medikits available, waiting for his teammates. They're going for the rush around the haystack, and just like that, Team 2 is gone. We're down at 36. This is stage 3 of the EMP zone.
Is this the time for that pun where you say the needle in the haystack was found and the haystack was burned down?
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin.
I just quickly need to turn on my light. My UPS switched off.
Oh, LJ into the mix once more, as there looks like they're in a firefight here up against. It looks like they managed to take down most of the team here. They're on the hunt. They got the eliminations. We just switched to them, and they switched out and managed to get the kills. So LJ taking control of the southern region of the map. We're down now to 33. It is 9 teams remaining. Just so you know who's in the mix overall, it's a Team 6, Shroud, Trillia, Simi, and Tate. Team 7, as we know last time's overall winner chicken dinner, picking up a grand total here of, what is it? Team 7. That's how many? 9 eliminations, show.
That's 135 points.
Yeah. As it's Team 8, which is Kenny, Viper, Veta, and Viper, the other VM squad. There were 2 of them in the mix. They've also got a total of 6 eliminations. In Team 9 is still in the mix here with 4 eliminations. SG as well. They've picked up 1. LJ with 5 eliminations. We've got Drake, Kobe, Icy, and X5. Team 17 still around. Team 18, the BF Beat Squad, are still in the mix. We've got a single solo player left. It's DJ Rex Noob, the only player left alive for Team 24, as we're heading in towards the end of stage 3, actually the start of stage 4. We've got 1 minute remaining in stage 4. The EMP zone's gonna tighten up quite a bit, and very, very soon we're gonna see who's gonna take home that chicken dinner as we switch just to the outskirts of the school region. As we all know how nice it is to be in school, how dangerous it can be at times. The school zone here is turning into be a hot spot as the SS squad is up against Betway. It's Kobe. He's being tagged up inside the building, trying to get to the high ground position, wants to force them through the staircase and into a firefight where he can potentially use that to his advantage. Throws out a nade. Nicely done, but takes a bit of damage himself. He's trying to reposition. He's behind the wall, using the medikits to try to heal back up, but he's gonna get scouted out. He's gonna get taken down. Team 9, it's chaos with that elimination as Team 9 take the victory here just on the outskirts of school.
Yeah, so that does bring us down to just 3 seconds before we head into stage of the EMP zone. So we will see that border tightening up very shortly as we will see the trolley getting placed onto, well, listen to me, the wheels being placed onto the trolleys.
Yeah. So we've got Team 11, Team 24, and Team 18 are all in the mix right now. Royal just holding his position for the most part, doesn't want to give too much away. We are down to the final 8 teams as well, our solo player, the only one, DJ Rex Noob, the only one left alive, is in the tree line. Could be hunted out by the BFB squad. Have they spotted him? Do they know that he's there? He's just he's escaping the Molotovs. And there's Team 11 SG on the outskirts. He's throwing a couple of smokes, a couple of nades. Oh, he gets tagged and taken down as it's BFB's MC Master getting the kill there. The battle of the MCs, the battle of the DJs. Goes to Team 11.
So it seems like a Team 7, you know, it's been the high focus point of the lovely. Folks, we will be right back with you right now.
Just the exciting moment. That's the time they decide the game decides they want to crash. We're just gonna be waiting for a few seconds while everything loads in. Skavske just got us up on screen here. We're in. It should be getting close to about stage 5. We're down to the final few teams. Once more, it's Team 7, the VM squad, or as they're called in this tournament, Blood Circus. They are in pole position to take this. I'm not sure why this is giving me so much issues starting up here.
Yeah, the PubG is saying, well, bro, you took a week off. It is time to show you we're back at PubG. You shouldn't leave me alone for so long.
Yeah. Well, we were trying to get this up and running. But anyway, it is slow.
So, yes. I have to say, the first match, right? Team 7 beating up, breaking up amount of kills, you know, not holding back. You know, that is quite what we expected early on, especially with the high point scoring system for the kills. I have to say, this first matchup is very, very much entertaining.
Yes. Yeah. I do love streaming the SoulessBunnyz tournament. It is extremely entertaining. As you can see, the game is loading in. We'll get you back to the action very, very, very soon. And as Michelle saying, it looks like, yes, you have finally won your battle up against Nightbot, as we hope to get into the game to see who wins this first chicken dinner and the battle that's going in front of us.
That's, yeah, but Nightbot definitely has a new crush. Michelle, welcome to Nightbot being Nightbot's crush.
So Michelle saying I was just going to check on VM's only tune. That man lays in the bushes. Well, we'll find him. If he's on the map, we will find him. We were just hoping to get into the game to see who takes the chicken dinner, because I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit hungry. I want to see who's going to go home with it all. The first game, the point system is going to be massively important. This high kill count value makes the gameplay a lot more aggressive, because it's not just the placement. I mean, you can place anywhere, but if you get the most amount of eliminations, I mean, the placement's not really going to help. It's just it's nice to win. It's nice to get the placements, but it's going to come down to the skills of the players. How good are you at winning those team fights?
Yeah, no, indeed. So it is definitely going to come down to that. And then it all comes down to the team's discipline, you know, towards the end, as soon as things start getting rocky. But I have to say, we haven't seen any roadkills just yet. So very curious to see if there will be roadkills. I mean, I've been watching that the SoulessBunnyz Battle2Death's WhatsApp chat today. I even partook in some of the chats. So very curious to see who's going to be counting those change. And who's going to be shooting the, well, loot boxes, and who's going to be the first roadkill? I think the first roadkill of this season 2 definitely needs to be shouted out on or receive a shout out.
Yeah, most definitely. So, Katsurat, well, our stream, we're still small. I mean, not like a huge YouTube channel. So we do have some growing to do, and thanks to all of you guys in the community, it's getting there, and we are very excited to bring all the action and gameplay. As I'm just watching Ole Toons defending himself, saying that he's not a camper, but I don't know. The shots have been fired in the chat, as we're waiting for the shots to be fired on screen. It's loading in. We're 90% of the way there.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. And fast as lightning. I just lost my cord save for a second, and we are back into the action.
Yeah, 12 players remaining, 3 teams left. As VM's Kenny takes down VM Snoopy with a knock. The action is heating up. We're down to 10. C9 see me on VM's Bram. Major Defet gets the returns as the EMP zone's really small. EC Shroud is in the mix as well. It's shots being fired. We're waiting for everything to load out here. We've got 3 teams, 9 players left. Oh my goodness, who's going to be taking us home? Shroud using the vehicle here for cover as we just try to switch up to give us a bit of a bird's eye view. Team 7, they're in a bit of danger here. Will they get caught out? Will they be able to take the chicken dinner? VM Kenny onto Major Defet. The knocks are coming left, right, and center. It's C9 up against VM in this final battle. With, I think, one more solo player in the mix here. As we're just going to switch across back to the action. It's Shroud once more. He's trying to stay safe for the most part. It's the 2 VM teams there in the front line up against one another. Somehow, everybody's still staying alive. I don't know how this is possible.
Oh, Shroud. Team VM, Team 8, currently in a very, very good position here. So it's Team 8 versus Team 7. Oh, Major Defet gets down Viper. This is team members that became enemies. This last final battles.
Yeah, shots been coming out from VM onto C9. Shades gets knocked out. He went in onto the Major Defet. Major Defet with the elimination. Snoopy manages to take down Shroud as well with the knock and the elimination. Kenny firing shots here. Somehow, Team 7 still in the mix here. It's going to be a 2v2 situation. Kenny gets knocked. There's the winner chicken dinner. It's going to be Team 8 taking down Team 7 in this big old brawl at the end. And they are the winner chicken dinners for the first game of Season 2 Erangel matchup here. Picking up a grand total of 11 eliminations in the mix. So quite a lot of points going their way.
Even though Team 8 did pick up the first chicken dinner, look at the eliminations they're coming in from Team 7. I mean, bro, look at that. That is 16 kills. That does place them above Team 8 currently on the scoreboard. As we go into the 3rd position, it is Team C9 with 7 eliminations. In the 4th place, well, we've got it's not a squad, but they've got a total eliminations of 12 kills. In the 5th place, we've got Squad SG picking up 4 kills. 6th place is BFB with only 2 eliminations. 7th place, it is LJ with 5 eliminations. In the 8th place, there's 0 eliminations. 9th place, let's just call it Squad SS with 1 elimination. 10th place, no eliminations. 11th place, it is Team BC. Or is that DC? That's DC with 4 eliminations. 12th place, it's a trio squad. KT, 0 eliminations. 13th and 14th, 13th place, 0 eliminations. 14th place, 1 elimination. 15th place, it is Team C9 with a whopping 0 eliminations. 16th place, VM, 0 eliminations. 17th place, another DC squad, ranking up 4 eliminations. 18th place, it's SBZ, picking up 2 eliminations. And in the 19th place, it's WW with 2 eliminations. 20th place, 0 eliminations. 21th place, last place, only 1 elimination. So that does take us into, well, the scoring card that's done. And star of the match is back to you, Way.
Yeah, so we've got Major Divot with the highest number of eliminations, going all out, picking up 7 eliminations in this first match here on Erangel. Blue Zone 6, Best Companion with 2 rescues, and the finisher, as we saw, Team 8's Veta with a total of 2 eliminations, 5 assists, and he was the one who got his team to that winner chicken dinner in the first game. So the bragging rights go to them. But the points system, as we are just seeing VM Clown shouting out his side there, 16 kills in total. So a massive 16 kills, a massive points tally. 15 points a kill, plus the placement points going with it. It's going to be crazy. Setting down a marker as we're going to be heading into the next match very soon. We will have all of that set up shortly. So Catson, how do they get that specific number of people? I'm not sure, not too sure, but we will. I'm assuming you're talking about the streams and how they build up to that. Well, we're trying. We're going to see how things go along the way, but this was an exciting first matchup here, SoulessBunnyz. I'm just going to transition us back onto the screen as we will wait for the codes to come out and then into our normal intro video menu and pause screen, and we will be back with everybody shortly, or very shortly. This is going to be SoulessBunnyz and myself. Just with a quick review of this match. Once more, the two VM teams doing very well. The C9 squad did finish off third, at least one of them did. So it's sort of setting down a marker for the rest of the teams in the matches to come. But with this 15 points a kill, literally it just takes 1 maybe 2 good rounds, and you can go from whatever your positioning is on the ladder to like just, you're gonna jump. It just takes a couple.
Yeah, well, that is definitely going to, let's say, ruffle up the feathers of this scoreboard at the end of the day. I mean, like you mentioned, it's going to be 1 or 2 good matches, and you could rake up yourself very high up on the rankings. But I mean, just as you say, I mean, 1 or 2 good rounds. It could be 3 or 4 bad rounds, and you can get, well, shuffled back to the bottom of the deck. But nonetheless, bro, I'm super excited for season 2. Season 2 is going to be immaculate. Right. I need to go fresh up on that English in time.
All right. So, as we get the lobby set, we're going to find out very soon which map we're going to be playing on. And the codes will be out in a bit. We will be back with you all in just a few seconds as everything gets set up. And so this is, we don't go anywhere. We won't be too long. It'll just be about 5 to 10 minutes or so. But we're going to have the pause screen up and running. We will be back shortly. Thank you for watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to Waylander Gaming, presenting SoulessBunnyz Battle2Death PubG tournament. It's the 4v4. It's the second match of the first day of Season 2. It was Team 8's VM taking the winner chicken dinner in the first game of the second season. And well, who was going to be taking it next? They were both VM squads finishing in position 1 and 2. Massive to kill totals, massive point total with this. But I'm sure everybody else who tuned in to watch the rest of the teams, they would have given themselves a little bit of a target on their back. So Kasserot, welcome back to the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying this. With myself, Waylander, and my partner here, SoulessBunnyz, as we're heading into Murmur this time around, SoulessBunnyz.
Yeah, bro, this is I'm very curious to see. I mean, round one, as you mentioned, was a firecracker of a first event. So what start of the new season? Very curious to see. Cat will be able Christopher moment. I'm very curious to see if round two will be able to top the performance that round one presented us, or will it even do better?
Yeah, this is
good. Let's go.
Yeah. Murmur is a OG sweat map. This is not the easiest of maps to play on. There's a lot of open ground with high and low ground. I mean, like, it's very, very mountainous as a region. You can just see this from the airplane as we're watching below. The airplanes flying across us. The teams will be getting the drops through, but the amount of mountainous regions in here is crazy. As we will see the plane taking a southwesterly direction. And, well, SoulessBunnyz, you're talking about Christopher moments. This is the time you're going to hear me butcher words. This map, do not ask me why. Spanish is not my thing. And I'll expect to see somebody in the chat start talking about English or Spanish there as we watch the teams making their drops through.
While the non-Spanish speaking individual waits for the screen to have eyes on the battlefield.
All right. So let's going. So we've got everything in the mix. We've got two teams around the truck stop, which is, well, one of the non-Spanish names here on Murmur, fortunately. And just on the outskirts of Picado, there's a drop. 3 teams, looks like they're heading just to the outskirts of Picado. I'm not sure whether they're going to be landing on Picado, whether we'll see a big old battle royale start between those 3 teams. One of them is the SG squad, which is going to take a look as SG Flash gets the drop through. C9 up against C9 very, very early on. Meanwhile, just off the map there, we do have a bit of a knock going on. It's the BFB squad in action very, very early on. But it's up against the KT squad here on the top of the map. Let's just switch across to the action here, because there is a firefight going on here as KT's as SBV take down a couple of knocks there. I don't think they got a kill on the board yet. Just got a couple of knocks onto the players there. Tsoki's Demo and Boss Haas in the mix.
Ooh. It's very dusty.
Yeah, it's the desert map. As we're watching Boss House, he did take a little bit of tag damage, but it looks like they want to just loot and head on out. So nothing major happening at this moment in time. So let's just switch back to Picado and take a look at Team 11's SG up against Team 5 and Team 6. Both C9 squads in very close proximity to one another.
Yeah, that is true. So let's see if these frenemies will eliminate one another. Maniac gets knocked down early on. Eliminated by Teamy.
Yeah, sure, taking a lot of damage. Has been knocked in return. Hoping to get to a bit of safety as we just wait for the map to load. He's inside the building. Getting just below the cover of the staircase. Being knocked just as he showed face to get that elimination for his team, but it is worth the knock if you're gonna get that elimination. We're down to 3 players already been taken out of the equation at this early juncture in the game.
True. So we're already down to 60 teams. So that means there has already been teams eliminated. So FG and C9, well, just buildings opposite one another.
Yeah, with Team 11 just on the outskirts, as we can see, there's a bit of a spread here from Team 5. They're not all trying to bunch up within one building, but even here as well, Chris just launching a nade. See me spotting Chris out, gets a little bit of a tag damage here onto Chris. Chris manages to get back to safety inside the back room. He's just going to try to reposition and maybe launch a couple of nades on the way. Maybe throw a bit of smoke for cover as it's rotating. That's if he's managed to get the loot of it. Right now, this is early stages. So it's not like everyone's going to have everything they require just yet. We just had the drop. We're still stage 1, early parts of stage 1. With Team 11, they're staying fairly close for the most part, or safe for the most part. Don't want to attract too much attention to themselves. C9's Menace going for, he's actually getting into the building himself here. Just wants to use the cover. But this looks like it's setting up to be a bit of a battle of attrition on the outskirts of Picado.
Just a quick mic check.
Yeah, Mike's fight. It sounds good. So C9's Tate managing to pick up a sniper rifle, got the scope out, is just hoping to catch Chris there as he shows his face through the window. But ooh, nice tag here onto Alex. He gets a couple of shots there. Alex has been knocked. Is there teammates close by though? That's the question to get the revive going. As we just pan across the map so we can see. And LJ brutally managing to get a knock just off screen. Where there's battles happening aplenty everywhere. C9's Menace, he's in the opposite building here. He's throwing out some fire onto Jacques Cousteau from C9. I'm giving him his own name here. But onto Jacques as he made his way up the staircase on the outside of the building. Menace has to reposition. Making his move across, jumps over the wall, going through for a bit of a flank play. But do they know that Team 11 is still around it? DC managing to get a knock onto Logic, or the elimination as well, as that's going to be a big battle between the teams, as you can see. Still on the same region, on the top of the map there. But just focusing on this battle for the time being. C9 up against C9 with SG in the mix. SG holding that high ground. Patience from them for the most part. None of the teams wanting to go for any amount of rush plays through at this moment and time.
So that was a quick succession of eliminations. We're down to 59 members and 17 teams. So the 2 teams getting eliminated. As I mentioned, that Dragon gets knocked down. Oh, but Team VM currently continuing this onslaught, getting 3 kills in succession.
Yeah. So Picado is the place at this moment in time where the teams are. It is very early on. They don't have enough loot to want to go for any rush plays just yet. A Menace in the front line for his team, scouting out, giving vision as best he can. But so far, nothing doing. SG, they're just, once again, just patiently waiting. It's actually the Team 6 who are in a bit of hot water, being surrounded as they are. Though they have got a decent split. I mean, you don't really want to see teams where everyone gets onto the same floor, around the same window. There is a time for when you need to be close together. There's a time when you need to spread apart. It's kind of like football in a sense. It's like narrow in defense and expansive in attack. So you want to be within touching distance of one another so you can get the revives going when it is necessary. But at the same time, you don't want to be too close together because it's just one Molotov, one nade can change the entire course of a team fight. As we are watching Flash, he did get knocked from Team 11, trying to get behind the safety of the wall. Their Menace is on the hunt for him. While SBV's Brasshas gets kill off screen. Oh, there we see Flash being taken down by Menace, managing to get the rush through as SG's Max firing just through the wall. They're trying to get the tag onto Team 6. But Team 5 on the hunt for them as well. So Team 5, Team 6, Team 11, all around Picado, hoping to try to get a few more eliminations, a few more kills onto the board, get those point systems up and running. But in the meanwhile, we're just going to switch to the overall map. The BFB and VM squad, well, one of the VM squads, just around La Coberia, seem to be heading into a potential clash with, I think it's Team 2 close by. Is that Team 2? Or is it Team... No, not Team 2. It's Team 9. Very, very close by to where they are. A couple of nades being thrown out in the location where we are. We're just taking a look at the spread here. And it's going to be... looks like we have the WW squad who's going to be making a movement across to where they are at the same time as well. So this could turn out, Picado could turn out to be the city of death at this moment in time. But for the most part, the teams are staying fairly safe. The WW squad just going for a bit of a drive-by. Shots being fired once more by the SG team. Once more, it's C9's Team 6 that are quite locked into position here. How are they going to break out of this to try to get their way out of this building? Are they going to try to do that, or are they just going to wait it out, waiting for maybe a team to overextend, be a bit of impatient, go for a bit of a rush play, and then get those eliminations through?
Yeah, that is true. So far, I haven't heard Waylander having any Christopherson moments with the map names.
That's because I've been trying to not say the ones I don't know. So we do see those airdrops dropping in. That is one on the map. Will the teams go for that, or will they just stay clear? Yeah, well, we'll get to see now. So it looks like Team 5 have decided to reposition here. It's C9's Alex making the move outside of Picado. So just on the outskirts of La Bendita, we are watching two teams heading towards one another. The EMP zone will be tightening in. It's Team 24 who are in close proximity to Team 3 as DJ Rex Noob is making his move across. Oh, there's going to be a bit of a battle here on the top as the VM squad takes out VFB. Didn't get to see the action there. Well, that would have been something to behold as they quickly got the eliminations on La Coberia on the outskirts there. Back to Team 3 up against Team 24. This is the battle on, and this is what I was talking about Mama. Look at how hilly this location is. It's dusty. It's potential for some sandstorms.
This indeed does look like the Middle East at this point of stage.
Yeah. As oh my goodness, only SG Royal left alive as C9 made their move while we were watching Team 3. It's only Royal. He's on the outside with him and his little dragon here. Staying low and safe for the most part. Is he going to get rushed through here in the midst of everything here in Picado? He's in a 4 situation at the moment, 1v3 situation. Will we see C9 make that movement? Will they go for the rush playthrough for him? As we're watching Jax, Tate, and Triller using the buildings very nicely for cover. They do want to get across. They are going to go for this. They want to force it through. They want to get the full elimination. Royal safely in the side of the building for now, but this is not a good spot to be in. Shotguns are out. They're waiting for Tate to be the front line here, moving up the staircase. They're scouting everything out here. Will we see that elimination coming through anytime soon? Royal, for the most part, they don't know where he is. They know he's in the building. They're just not sure. He has to be on the second floor. But it's all a question of who's going up the staircase first. Who's going to be taking the fire?
Who's going to take the risk? But, I mean, that should give Royal... Or as Royal gets eliminated by C9's Tate, I wanted to ask the question, was Royal going to take the opportunity and jump out of the window and hightail it out of there? But I see Sir Catsalot is laughing at your dusty comment. So I'm asking the question, should we call it Sandy, Mr. Sir Catsalot? And why is your name Sir Catsalot? Do you have a lot of cats?
Yeah, maybe. DJ Rex with the sniper out, staying safe behind this one boulder for the most part. We are heading towards the last few seconds of stage 2. Shots being fired again with that sniper from DJ Rex Noob.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we are going to head into the last final 10 seconds of stage 2 before we go over to stage 3. 45 members remaining. That is 13 teams left here on Murmur, as we do see the knockdowns coming in from Itachi.
Yeah, team 2 hearing the firefight. They're in the mix as well. They want to get close. It's this is definitely a Naruto fans, Obito and Itachi. Nice nade coming out here from Obito. Or is that smoke? Just to provide cover, wants to get the heal up for his teammate. There is a nade being set here by 6x scope. He throws it out, lands onto Jaws, doesn't do that much splash damage, but he forces the playthrough, gets the knock. Is it a double knock? Yes, it is. Will they get the eliminations? Yes, they do. But DJ Rex Noob trying to cover up for his teammates, but look at the grouping here. 6x scope. I think he wants to do it with the scope. Doesn't want to go for a no scope shot here with that sniper. Switches weapons up. Will probably use a nade to try to force DJ out of position. This could be it for Team 24. Goes for that nade play. Oh, nicely done. Shots coming through as the battle of the boulder is happening. There's the elimination. It's Itachi from range. And Team 2 into the mix comes through, wraps around, gets the kill onto Team 24.
As we do see Team 3 currently firing onto Team 2 from across the hill.
Oh, look at the range on this. If he's landing those shots, it's Team 7 in the mix, but we were just watching 6x scope use the scope to some massive advantage as he waits for his teammates just to heal up a little bit. As Team 7, they seem to have found the angle that they needed. They're on the high ground. They're on the hunt. They're looking for those eliminations. Oh my goodness. The smoke is out, but they have the high ground against them. 6x scope gets knocked. It's only Obito left alive to try to revive, but he's taken a lot of damage himself. Will the VM squad be able to get the eliminations coming through? There's the knock. This should be a full team wipe. Major defect with the final elimination. We just switch to the angle from the top of the screen, and that could be the end of Team 2. As it is Team 7 taking out their Naruto counterparts.
Bam, bam. That is currently 5 eliminations for Team 7. Team 7 not very shy going in for the kills, as we do see they've got the vision onto Team 3.
Yeah, they are on the hunt now, using the vehicle for potentially a rush play. I say potentially, right? They could be deciding to outflank them, maybe go for towards the rush towards the center, or as you can see here, just using it to get the loot going up. They have a bit of a split. Did they manage to take down? Yeah, they did. Just take down Team 3 as well. So no more Team 3.
Crazy time. So that is 36 members remaining. That is what? 10 teams. So that does tally up to a few squads being still full, but a few squads, well, missing some members. And as I mentioned, that I see me is not going to be seen for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, so the spread right now, we're just taking a look at the map. You can see where everybody is. And if you want to know which teams are still in the mix, it's 2 members of C9's Team 5 still alive, 3 members from C9's Team 6. Well, Team 7 still in the mix here. Our previous winner chicken dinners Team 8, they're also in the mix as well as Team 9. Another VM squad, Team 10 there as well. The EC squad, they are around. Oh, looks like there's a bit of a battle happening here just outside Picado. It's going to be Team 8 up against Team 14 as Drogo and Yambo have been knocked. Nario taking a bit of damage. He's going to get knocked. It's a full team wipe. VM, Oli Tunes, Malbo, Athena, and Fox with a, well, quick 4 eliminations there. Meanwhile, there's another battle going on here just outside San Martin. It's Team 8 into the mix. They take out the 2 remaining players from C9's Team 5. Or at least Team 9's, C9's Team 6, actually.
Yeah, so that does leave LJ with only 2 members left, but nonetheless, that is Billions and Brutally onto the map for Team 15, as we do see the engagement onto Team 9, Chaos and Blue Zone.
Yeah. So this is just outside the power station or the power grid. Shots being fired. Betway taking a bit of damage. Returns fire onto LJ's Billions. LJ's Billions getting knocked. Could this be the end? The rush is coming through. That's it. Team LJ is down for a count. Team 9 taking the kills. 4 eliminations there as they control the power grid. Into the vehicles they go. It's now the last minute of stage 3 as they're moving across. So Katsunat is trolling Nario. It's saying it should be Mario with all the jumping. He's been doing well, oh my goodness. But the EC squad, they managed to get a couple of kills onto the board here. Well, let me just switch across to the action that's happening there. They did get a few kills. That was going to be another C9 squad being taken out of the mix. We can see where the EMP zone is. We're down to the last 6 teams. It's Team 9 on just on the outskirts. They're going to make that play, that rush through. It's everything heading towards San Martin.
San Martin. Right, you're doing a good job. Yeah, I was expecting a lot worse.
We gotta learn the names at some point in time. Last few seconds of stage 3, VM Snoopy using that building for cover. They were in a battle shortly. Oh, Major Divot spots EC moving through. The smoke has been thrown out here. As Snoopy just spinning around, EC deciding to relocate, gets onto the vehicle, but it looks like the VM squad don't want to let them go. The shots are being fired. Will they be able to get this? Oh, Snoopy takes so much damage. SBV, they're in the mix there. They seize the opportunity. Somehow Snoopy manages to get to the safety of the building for the time being. His teammates coming around just to try and hopefully keep him alive as Execute manages to get the knock onto Bam Bam. The smoke is out. He's going to try to revive his teammates, but there's shots being fired from everywhere. They're on the side of the hill. Bam Bam and Jackals are on the high ground. They do have that advantage. Jackals just reviving Bam Bam here, and he wants to throw out a few more shots after he heals back up. Jackals, he's just frontlining for his team for the most part here, firing into the smoke. Hopefully just managed to get a knock onto somebody. Whereas SG is, it looks like this is going to be crazy. There's just so many teams around here right now. Yeah, out of the 6, there's 3. All just here outside, in between the graveyard and San Martin.
Yeah, that is true. We are down to the last 22 members. As Way mentioned, it is 6 teams. As we do see the engagement between VM and, EC, but VM merges out almost victorious. Oh, Yakkles gets knocked down by Keegs with a shotgun. And Bam Bam gets eliminated by Keegs. So, Team 7's VM squad only left down to 2 and 1 that needs to be picked up.
Yeah, so it's the EC squad coming out on top. Major Divot taking a bit of damage here. He manages to get the knockout to Turkish to get the elimination. Yes, he did. He's trying to reposition himself here. It's just Divot and Snoopy. Throws out a few shots here as he knows the EC squad was on the high ground. And he's trying to use that medikit to the best of his advantage. Gets as much healed as possible. Doesn't want to. Oh, but Execute into the mix. Manages to get the knock onto Snoopy. Snoopy gets back to safety. Defend with the rescue. EC squad not laying down, saying, you know what, you guys did well in the last round. We're going to show what we're worth. 5 teams remaining, 16 players left.
Yeah, bro. So the last 10 seconds of stage 4, we are heading into stage 5 very shortly as we do hear the gunshots. Betway gets taken down and eliminated by VM.
Yeah. So we're just going to switch across to that action. It's team 8. They've got the positioning on the outside here. Wonder why the camera doesn't. Oh, there we go. Camera finally gets to show us VM Viper. They're waiting for Team 9 to make that movement through from using that EMP zone as a sort of an initiator for them, forcing the players into, because it'll be stage 5. This EMP zone's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's like stage 5 load shedding, that always hurts as well. The M Viper.
Yeah, we're down to 4 teams now. The VM squad managing to take out Team 9. It's 3 VM teams and the EC squad left. San Martin and Graveyard is going to be the location in between the two. Who is going to be taking home this chicken dinner? Who's going to get those final few eliminations? Just so you can see, we've got the full teams from Team 8 and Team 10. But overall, I think it's just the 2 left alive for Team 7.
Team 7. Mm-hmm.
And 2 for the EC squad. Yeah, just 2 left alive here. So it's Team 8 and Team 10 with the numbers advantage. Though there has been a knock onto Ripper. The open space here is what makes this so dangerous. Look, where the EMP zone is closing in. This could prove to be a bit of potential disaster. As we see VM Clown in the chat saying VM 123 could possibly be. But EC is there to throw a spanner into the works to see whether they can actually get themselves into the top 3.
Yeah, that is true. Who's going to eat and who is going to get sent home without the dinner?
Yeah, everyone's staying very, very far apart from one another. They're just trying to wait for the EMP zone to force the plays through. So Cat Solat is worried about the dogs on the live stream.
What dogs on the live stream?
You know the little creatures that follow you around.
Oh, the minions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, EC Execute. Nice positioning here. Throwing out shots from range. They do have a beautiful position on the high ground here. Outside Graveyard. And the EMP zone is at their back. So safety for the most part. It looks like Team 10 is making their way up towards them. Just on their left-hand side. Can they manage to survive this? He's got him in the scope. Shot being fired once more. But it's safety first is the name of the game right now. It's the final 12 players, the final 4 teams in this stage 6.
Yeah, executing, just not executing those shots. As we do see, Major Divot does get the kill onto, well, one of his fellow team members. But not in this tournament.
Yeah, so VM going for a bit of a split play as it's Only Tunes just behind They're trying to wrap around and catch EC. EC nading the top and throwing shots at the bottom. Are they going to use... They did keep the vehicle with them, which is, quite clever strategy on their part. They have the opportunity to sort of hightail it. Molotovs, smokes, nades being thrown in. There's an absolute firestorm here on the mountaintop. Yeah, exactly as we expected. Beautiful decision making from them. Realizing that, this was, if you're going to get caught out in a position like that, you've got to have a way to escape, a way to reposition, and a vehicle is going to be one of those ways you're going to get fast out of dodge.
My question is this going to be the time where we're going to see the first road kill, as we see Viper gets the kill onto Athena?
Yeah, we're down to 11. VM Snoopy and Major DeWitt, they have been scouted out here. They're in a 2v4 situation, but they've got the landscape on their side. They do have the EMP zone at their back. Lots of action happening here. As a VM Viper's been knocked down, we're down to the final 8. Shots being fired. Smoke is out here for cover for the most part. Viper managing to stay alive. We're down to the final 3 teams. Team 10 has been eliminated. EC throwing out shots. VM's Kenny manages to get the knock on to execute his Major DeWitt and go in a fierce battle in the front. Medikits being used. But so far, with the 4 players remaining, Team 8 are in position to try and take another chicken dinner. Is anybody going to be going for this? Going to go for an aggressive play here? I don't know.
Doesn't seem like it, but we did see Snoopy getting that knockdown onto Viper. Yet again, Viper just standing up, but not to being able to utilize on that uptime that he had.
Oh, the EC squad just there on the corner of our screen getting eliminated. We're down to the final 2. It's a 4v2 situation as we're watching Major DeWitt and Snoopy make their way across here. They know where Team 8 is. Vieta into the front line once more as they've got them pinned down behind a boulder. Is he going to be going for this rush playthrough? He's using the opportunity, setting up a nade. His teammates are in there. They don't have a vehicle quite yet. Difficult to flank in the open space, but they're raining down nades onto Team 7. The shots being fired once more, and that's it. VM Vieta with the final 2 eliminations. Team 8 taking the winner chicken dinner 2 games in a row with a massive total here. It's 17 eliminations.
Yes, that is 17 eliminations. So, Team 8 and Team 7 facing off against one another in the final rounds once more. But it just seems like Team 7 not being able to come through, definitely having that big target on their back. But nonetheless, Team 7 raking up 10 kills at the end. In the 3rd place, we've got the EC squad picking up only 2 eliminations. 4th place, we've got another VM squad picking up 7 eliminations. 5th place, it's a mixed squad picking up 4 eliminations. 6th place, it's 2 eliminations. 7th place, C9 with only 1 elimination. 8th place, it's LJ picking up 3 eliminations. 9th place, it's C9 with 5. 10th and 11th place picking up 0 eliminations. In the 12th place, we've got Itachi picking up 3 eliminations for Team DC. 13th place, it's 2 eliminations for SPZ squad. 14th place, it's SG with only 1 elimination. 15th place, 0 eliminations. 16th place, it's BFB with 3 eliminations in the 17th spot. And 18th, no eliminations. And then, 19th spot's a solo player picking up 0 eliminations. And in the last place, Team KT picking up 2 eliminations.
All right, so we get into the stars of the match. It was VM's with the 7 eliminations in total, getting that going all out. Highest number of kills of anybody in the game, the bloodthirstiest of them all. VM's Athena being best companion with the 2 rescues there 2 assists as well. And the finisher, as we saw, raining down that nade storm, was VM's Vetter. 5 eliminations and taking home the chicken winner chicken dinner as well. As I would just transition to our screens.
All right, let me just then exit the view there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was an exciting first evening of season 2 of a SoulessBunnyz Battle2Death. So, this does conclude the PubG stream for the evening, but we will be back with SoulessBunnyz Battle2Death next week, Wednesday. It will be the same place, same spot, the same time, same place, with us at Waylander Gaming. However, it will be different casters, so we're going to be mixing up things, just to keep things spicy for you. So we're very excited for the up-and-coming schedules that we've got.
Yes, that's true. That is true. We've got a couple of Mobile Legends games coming up for those of you who are Mobile Legends fans. We do have a big tournament there with the MSA that'll be starting very, very shortly. SoulessBunnyz, the streams will continue. As we know, every Wednesdays it's season 2. We got to see who are the stars of the show, who's been laying down the marker, who's been practicing in the 1 week off season, shall we say?
Yeah, 1 week off season.
Mm-hmm. And
Team VM definitely not laying down in that 1 week off. I mean, just look at that, bro. It was 2 matches for Team 8, capitalizing on the chicken dinners. So first places for them. Team 7, the first match, raking up a whopping score of 250 points just with the eliminations, and even though just in second place. So very curious to see how this first week's points is going to stack up. But Team VM, definitely the teams to be watching out. But this beckons the question, right? Are the teams going to come out for blood in week 2 of Season 2 Battle of Death against all revenge onto Team VMs? That would be very interesting to see.
Yeah. Well, that'll be in just a week's time. I know it seems like such a long time to go, but you know, time flies when you're having fun. We do have a packed schedule that will lead you up into that moment in time, so make sure you press that like, share, and subscribe button, and stay notified, stay tuned, press that bell. We'll find out what action and what we have planned for you in the upcoming weeks. We do have quite a packed schedule, right? But we'll talk more about that and unfold that in our WhatsApp communities, on Discord, on Facebook, and here on the channel itself. We will have some posts and stuff up and running for you, so you get to know what exactly will be taking place. But once more, well done to Team 8 picking up those 2 winner chicken dinners. Team 7, no slouches as well, finishing second in both with those massive point totals, racking up the kills there, which was the kill counts were quite crazy. But anyway, from myself, Waylander, Scrub Skankle, any final words before we end the stream tonight?
Well, you've already covered everything, so we're just going to ask everyone to continue supporting us. We do appreciate the support. We love the support, because at the end of the day, we always say this: we don't just do this for us, we do it for all of you. So thank you for the continuous support, and for the sheep with a no bleep, this is Scrub Skankle going to say goodbye and good night.
Thank you all for watching. We really do appreciate the support from all of you. Until we see you on the next stream.